certain situation. All right, so I want you to remember this. When I evaluate an expression, I plug in and solve. Class, hands free. When I evaluate an expression, I plug in and solve. One more time. When I evaluate an expression, I plug in and solve. When I say teach, you say, okay, you're going to turn to your partner and you're going to explain to them what it means verbally to evaluate in a situation. Teach. When I evaluate an expression, Haley? Excellent. I plug in, you don't have to. I plug in and solve. One more time. When I say teach, you say, okay, you're going to turn to your partner and explain them one more time what it means to evaluate an expression. Teach. Okay. When I evaluate an expression, you plug in. Class? Yes. All right, one more time. Someone tell me what it means to evaluate an expression. Timmy.
When you evaluate an expression, you have to plug it in and solve it.
I got to plug it in, and I have to solve for the answer. Excellent. All right, so what do we actually mean by the word expression? What do we mean by expression? We were using phrases like math talk and real talk. What does it mean? Expression. Say it.
Phrase?
Okay, it's a phrase. But what does our expressions represent? What did we say expressions represent? Thank you for those of you looking back in your IMEs. I appreciate that. We said expressions represent what? When we talked about tuition, when we talked about carnival, they're all what? They're expressions, but where do they happen? Everywhere in the real world, right? So we can take this math talk, or real talk, and put it into math talk. So I want you to have your eyes up here, okay? We're going to be talking about translating this expression here. The expression is, this is the real talk, thank you. It costs $4 per ticket to go to the fair, plus a $12 entrance fee. On your whiteboards in front of you, using your dry erase markers, I want you to come up with an algebraic expression to represent this written expression. Again, one more time. It costs $4 per ticket to go to the fair, plus a $12 entrance fee. Use it right now independently. I want you to represent this expression. How can you take this real talk and put it into math talk? And you can use your foldables, your IMBs from yesterday. It costs $4 per ticket to go to the fair, plus a $12 entrance fee. Nikki, do you have an answer? All right, hold on 1 second. Nikki, what'd you come up with?
I got 4a plus 12.
Excellent. 4a plus 12. So can you talk me through how you knew that this expression could be represented by 4a plus 12? What's your a? What's your 4? What's your 12?
4 is the $4 and 4 is the a, so that's $4 per ticket. And then you add 12.
Excellent. All right. I see a lot of you have that same expression written down. Hannah, I saw that you had 4y plus 12. Is your answer correct?
Yeah.
Or what did you have? 4z?
4z.
And Alyssa Prince has 4n plus 12. Are all of those answers the same?
Yeah.
Haley, why?
Because it doesn't matter the letters, it just matters the number.
Sure, the represents the fact that it's $4 per ticket. Excellent. Okay? So that was us creating an expression, Real Talk Math Talk. Now we're going to go ahead and see how much it costs if my friend Anna, who wants to buy 6 tickets, goes to the fair, and Tom, who wants to buy 10 tickets, goes to the fair. In your partner groups, I want you to talk about how you think you could figure out how much it would cost Anna and Tom to go to this fair. What do you think would happen? No, leave the expression up there. I'll help you. In your partner, in your groups, how do you think you would figure it out? Think about what it means to evaluate an expression. Yes, that's Tom. We're just talking about how you think you would figure out how much Anna would pay at the fair. We know that we took that situation and we said that 4A plus 12 could represent that because it costs $4 per ticket plus a $12 entrance fee. So how much is Anna going to have to pay? Hannah, what you guys talk about? What do you think?
Well, just like word it out, and then I think it probably costs like $22.
How did you get 22?
Because I added 4 and 12 plus 6.
You added 4 plus 12 plus 6? All right.
4 and 12. I got that it would be $36 because I did 6 times 4 and then plus 12.
Okay, so let's talk about this. What do we know? Things to remember. Things to remember. What do we know about when a number is next to a letter? Can you give me a gesture? What operation does that mean? When a number is next to a letter. Give me a gesture. What about pi? Good, it means multiplication. So Hannah, you added the two, but when you have a number and a letter coefficient in front of a variable, it means to multiply. So I could replace that A because I can replace that A with a 6. Why can I replace the A with a 6? What does A represent? Go ahead, Anna. Good. So it would be $4 times 6 tickets plus a one-time fee. What do we call a one-time fee? What's a math term for a one-time fee? A letter, a number, without a variable. That's the number. Constant. Yes, a constant. So we know that 24 plus 12 is equal to 36. Now I want you to drop your pens, or your pencils or markers. Let's visit back to this statement right here. When I evaluate an expression, I plug in and solve. What do you think it means to plug in a number? Looking at this example, $4 times 6 tickets, Alyssa.
Like when you have a variable, you replace it with a number.
Good. A variable, when do we use variables? When we what?
Don't know.
When we don't know something. But when we know it, we can then go ahead and plug it in. Does this make sense? Using that, this formula, I want you independently tell me how much Tom pays for 10 tickets. Okay, we're going to talk about this, and the next thing we're going to do then is we're going to evaluate the expressions on your foldable. Alright, so we're going to use our knowledge. Alright, Timmy, what do you think? Oh, sure, go ahead. What do you think we could do, Katie?
4 and then times 10 plus 12.
Excellent. 4 times 10 plus 12. Give me a nonverbal gesture. This is an order of operations problem. What am I going to do first? Multiplication or division? Tell me what comes first in the order of operations.